Are you feeling drained? What if I told you there were 3 simple questions that you could ask yourself in order to reclaim your energy? This video is going to ask you 3 questions that are going to let you shine your light and do exactly that. Hello, and welcome back to Reality Switch Coaching. My name is Joohong, and I am your authentic reality architect and master NLP practitioner. You have probably heard of ways or watched videos on how to physically get back your energy. This is not one of those videos. Because you know what? Everything can be great when you're on that endorphin high, right? You almost feel invincible, unstoppable. But what happens when all of that runs out? I have given away so much energy to the people that I thought determined my worth. I also created so many emotional drains because I figured if I'm a giving person, then I always need to be giving away my energy to everyone that I came into contact with. I really felt like I needed to give to everyone except for myself. And you know what? It's no one's fault except for mine. I mean, who would say no to free energy? And nobody ever really asked me for my energy. I just gave it willingly. I figured that giving away my energy was just the right thing to do. As I would go through my life and realizing that I just felt so drained, I realized that I actually didn't have any boundaries. Today, I'm going to ask you 3 questions that you can ask yourself in order to create better, healthier boundaries for your energy and also stop leaking energy to others. Also remember that these questions are meant to be thought-provoking. So if you need to pause the video just to think a little bit more on them, please feel free to do so. Also feel free to check back on this video at a later time once you've kind of practiced this a little bit. So let's jump into our darkness and shine your light. Question number 1. Who or what do you give your energy to specifically? These kinds of questions just really help us bring awareness to ourselves. I mean, how can you work on reclaiming your energy if you don't even know where it's going? For this, I would actually write out a list of all of the people and things that you're giving your energy to specifically. And now you might be thinking, who or what? What am I giving my energy away to? I put what in here because just like me, you're probably giving away your energy to things that you can't even control. This could be things like all of the negativity in the world. If you spent every day thinking about how terrible the world is and all of the horrible things that are happening without actually taking action, then at the end of the day, you're not really helping them and you're not helping yourself. And the only person who's suffering here is you. And this might be where you're probably asking yourself or telling me, hey, but Joohong, I care about those people. I want to make a difference. I would say if you want to make a difference, then change your priorities and actually go out there and do the work. And until you're ready to actually do the work and get out there and actually make a physical difference in the world, then right now, let's just focus on you. And if you're still unsure of what exactly you should be writing, then just unthink about it and write whatever comes to mind. I know you don't know, but if you did know, who or what would you actually put down on that list? This could be things like social media, video games, friends, family members. And you can also name specific people if you're able to. And I know that life can just change day by day. So for this, just focus in general. Who do you give your energy to or what do you give your energy to? Question number 2. How much energy do you actually give to these people or things? When you look at how much time you spend on a person or thing, you start to realize that it directly correlates with how much energy you're actually giving to that thing or person. Also keep in mind that this exercise is just bringing the things into your consciousness and what you're consciously aware of as far as how much energy you're giving to these people or things. This doesn't even count all of the energy that you're spending on these people or things because you're letting them live in your mind rent-free, in the back of your mind, in your unconscious mind. They're living there and still leaking energy. This question allowed me to personally look at where I was spending my energy and how my energy was misaligned with what I wanted my priorities to actually be. Here's the great part. If you want to adjust your energy based on your priorities, then all you have to do is do it. For this, I would suggest to pick the people or things that actually make your life better. And trust me, the people in your life who have been there through thick and thin, they're going to appreciate when you start to give your energy and move it to them as the people who you really should be spending your energy on. And another thing you should be spending your energy on is subscribing to this channel, liking it, and also hitting that notification bell so that way you never miss anything as we go on this journey from your darkness and shining your light. All right, and with that, let's get back into the video. Question number 3. How do you set up and enforce boundaries? While I could and will make a video on how to set up healthy boundaries, right now, I just invite you to think on it a little bit. The common thing I hear when we talk about boundaries is how people feel like if I'm gonna set a boundary, I'm just a cold person. And you know what? It might feel like that. And I argue that if you never enforce or set up boundaries to begin with, then you just end up exactly where you are right now, with low to no energy and every day just growing more resentful maybe of the people around you because you feel like they're just draining your energy. And wouldn't you prefer to live a life where you can show up for people in the way that you want to, full of energy and life? Wouldn't you want to give your best self to people always? If that's what you want, then I'm gonna tell you right now that you need to learn how to protect your energy so that way you can use it efficiently and effectively for the people and things that you actually want to spend that energy on. Make sure that you're setting clear expectations with other people about your boundaries. This includes what are they, and also what happens if the boundaries get crossed. If you never share where the boundary is, then how can you hold people accountable to crossing them or not crossing them? Set other people up for success so that way you are set up for success. Remember, these questions are just to get you started on your journey. If you want to take your journey to the next level and get more in depth with it, there are 3 things that you can do. Number 1, you can subscribe, like, and also hit that notification bell so that way you'll never miss out on any of the content that we put out, and make sure that you do that now. Number 2, make sure that you're commenting on this channel, on this video, with your thoughts, any questions you might have, and also just any topics that you might want to cover in the future. And number 3, you can go into the description and click on the link to realityswitchcoaching.com, fill out the client application, and then we can work one-on-one with whatever it is that is specific to you. And as always, I have links in the description to books that really helped me change my life and really get to that next level. Also, make sure that you check out this video as well, as this is also going to help you on your journey. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and make sure that you stay excellent.